Have you ever looked back at your life and realized, wow, I could have been in a much worse place if not for something beyond me? That something may not have been luck. It may have been God's hand quietly working behind the scenes, protecting you in ways you didn't even notice at the time. Today, we're diving into 7 powerful signs that God is protecting you, right now, even if you don't realize it. Stay with me until the end, because these signs might just give you a whole new perspective on what's happening in your life. Sign 1: Unexpected delays. You've probably experienced this. You're rushing to work, but traffic holds you back. Or maybe a meeting gets cancelled last minute. At first, it feels frustrating. But later, you find out that delay kept you from being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Sometimes what we see as an inconvenience is actually God's protection. That job interview you didn't get. That relationship that didn't move forward. It may have been God's way of shielding you from pain or leading you towards something better. So next time you face a delay, instead of asking, why me? Try asking, what is God protecting me from? Sign 2: Doors closing. We all hate rejection. Whether it's a job we really wanted, a person we thought was the one, or an opportunity that seemed perfect. But sometimes, God closes doors we thought were meant for us, because He sees things we can't. Think about it, if God allowed every door to stay open, we'd walk into situations that could break us. Closed doors are not punishment, they're divine protection. He's saying, not this way. I have something better. If you're facing a closed door right now, don't see it as failure. See it as God redirecting you away from harm. Sign 3: People leaving your life. It hurts when people walk out of your life. Friends fade. Relationships end. Sometimes it feels like abandonment. But what if it's actually God protecting your future? Not everyone is meant to walk your full journey. Some people are seasonal. Some people, if they stayed, would pull you away from your calling. God removes people not to leave you lonely, but to protect you from the wrong influence. So instead of holding on tightly, learn to trust that when people exit, it may be God saying, this person cannot go where I'm taking you. Sign 4: That gut feeling. Have you ever just felt something wasn't right? Maybe you couldn't explain it, but deep inside, you knew you shouldn't go there, sign that deal, or trust that person. That inner nudge. That's often God's Spirit guiding you. It's His way of whispering, stay back. Don't step there. Danger ahead. Many people call it intuition. But believers know, it's divine protection. Trust that gut feeling. That's God keeping you safe in ways your eyes can't see. Sign 5: Strength in hard seasons. Protection isn't always about keeping trouble away. Sometimes, it's about giving you the strength to walk through it. Think back to the toughest times in your life. Maybe you lost someone you loved. Maybe your finances collapsed. Yet somehow, you made it through. You didn't break. You didn't give up. That resilience wasn't just your willpower. It was God protecting your spirit, covering you with peace in the middle of chaos. You may not realize it now, but the fact that you're still standing is proof, God's protection is real. Sign 6: Redirection after failure. Failure can feel like the end of the road. But often, it's just God's way of redirecting you to something greater. That business that didn't succeed. That career path that suddenly shifted. Those moments aren't God abandoning you, they're Him protecting you from settling for less than your purpose. Failure isn't the opposite of protection, it's part of it. Because through failure, God often says, this isn't your finish line. I've got something bigger ahead. Sign 7: Peace that doesn't make sense. One of the most overlooked signs of God's protection is peace, especially when life doesn't look peaceful. Have you ever faced uncertainty but felt a strange calm? That's not natural. That's supernatural. It's God protecting your mind from fear, worry, and doubt. Peace that passes understanding is a shield. It's God saying, I've got you covered, even when you don't see the outcome. Friend, protection isn't always obvious. It's not just about avoiding accidents or danger. Sometimes it's about people leaving, doors closing, delays happening, or even failures that redirect your steps. So if you're in a season where things don't make sense, remember, God might be protecting you in ways you won't see until later. Trust His timing. Trust His ways. And most of all, trust that He is for you, not against you. If this message spoke to you today, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs a reminder that God is still protecting them. And if you want more videos like this, make sure to subscribe, because we're building a community of faith, hope, and encouragement, together.